So this is the power of purification. My powers aren't much, but I try.
There should be a vista point nearby.
Looking for... a fight? Found it.
Do it to me, Alicia! Rising sand! Cry out! Take this! Rising sand! Echo shot! Rock winner! Rising sand! Rising sand! Echo shot! Rock winner! Rising sand! Don't push yourself, Lila! Let's just get out alive! Time for battle!
I command thee! Yay, another empty victory.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one. Ready, everyone? Center bang! It's over! Not yet!
My will shall pierce thee, just like this spear. Snacks are ready.
Saray, I'm ready. Sonic Victory is ours. I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
I finished preparing the bottles. Is this because of the epidemic? I take it that you're not good around dogs.
Not particularly.
Miklio's just worried about claws and effect. What? Awake, better!
Solid block! Strike! It's over! No! I got you! How's this? Slight evil! Strike! This is over! This is over! You're right, Miklio! Slight evil! I got you! Slight evil! No escape! How's this? Not yet! Solid block! Slight evil! Strike! I can't lose! Won't lose!
Isn't wearing armor like that heavy? No. This is what protects both myself and the entire nation.
The only heavy thing is this conversation.
A Hellion right here in town?
Of course. Look how full of malevolence this place is.
And that just now was a dog Hellion, wasn't it? Right. That was a hellhound. The pathogen itself has assumed Hellion form.
The plague itself?
Let's hurry to the sanctuary and deliver the medicine.
Being able to fuse equipment at the shop is really convenient to help prep for battle.
Yes. It's amazing how even among humans, there are those who can extract the full potential of certain equipment like the divine artifact.
Plus, it looks like we can fuse unneeded equipment together to breathe new use into them.
I have some experience with this sort of thing as well, although it may take time to get used to it again.
Wow! Will I be able to do it someday?
For those that don't possess the required innate qualities, I've heard that it feels like their nerve cells are getting sliced from the back of their heads.
Oh. I don't think we've checked that monolith out yet.
Lady Alicia, you made it safely.
I've brought medicine. What's happening?
We can do naught to stop the infection. The disease has spread to our ranks. We cannot even exterminate the wild dogs.
At this rate, the entire kingdom may very well succumb to its ravages.
By the stars.
First, please distribute the medicine.
Right away.
Things will be okay. They've got resources now.
Yes.
And we can help dispatch the hellhounds.
And yet, I suspect that they are not the true source of this epidemic. A stronger Hellion, born of powerful malevolence.
Here they are.
The dragon!
No, it's just a Hellion. You can tell because the humans don't see it.
It's landing over there!
Don't tell me you're gonna fight it. It looks like a dragon to me.
We don't know that for sure. You can tell me if it gets too dangerous.
Wonderful. And I wind up with all the responsibility as usual.
That Hellion is called a Drake. It's a younger form of dragon. It looks like the city's malevolence is energizing it somehow.
Then we have to kill it while we still have time.
Wait!
Don't, Alicia!
Hold on!
Look
Oh,
out!
crap!
That was close. Sorry, we didn't mean to startle you.
Again?
Well, we gotta do something. Edna, you said that the malevolence in the city is energizing that thing, right?
Probably.
Then we should focus on purifying the malevolence.
Indeed. I expect that would naturally weaken the Drake.
Although it sounds like a huge hassle.
Well, you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet.
The plan sounds good enough to me. Though your choice of metaphor less so.
Even if we do manage to weaken it, we can't fight it if we can't bring it down.
We'll find a way to accomplish that too. With everyone's help.
Hassle times 2. Slow and steady wins the race, Edna.
Oh, yes, I prefer that metaphor to the one where we're eggs that go splat.
Time to begin Operation Slow and Steady. Is that a monolith?
We going in?
So, are you scared of ghosts too?
Would you like me to hold your hand?
It's not like that. You understand, don't you, Saray?
I'm sensing a huge domain. There's definitely a strong Hellion here.
It could be hiding anywhere in the museum. We better canvass the entire area. See what I did there? Canvas is a fabric used as a painting surface, and... Please stop.
Oh wow, I just got it.
See, it was just enough explaining.
It wants us to come in.
Looks like it.
So there's no Guardian Seraph here either.
Looks like it.
I don't want to assume that the entire world is like this, but
I think there are quite a lot of Seraphim who are less than fond of humans.
Can it really be that hard for humans and Seraphim to coexist peacefully again?
Do you really think that could happen? Must be nice living in a fantasy world.
it isn't necessarily just a fantasy.
But look at the reality.
I understand that it may be difficult to achieve, sure. But in reality, there was a time like that in the past.
There are records in the ruins and in the Celestial Record.
When is this past you're referring to?
Long, long ago. But even now, there are Seraphim like you, Edna.
Huh?
And we figured out that we could bring back the blessing as well.
Yep. I think this is a step towards coexistence with the Seraphim and humans. I'll be counting on you, Edna.
Selfish as ever. That's why I can't stand humans.
Get used to it.
Selfish types everywhere. Jeez.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one. I just saw a monolith written in ancient tongue.
Such important cultural artifacts.
This is awful. We can't forgive this.
I am
your opponent, Hellion. Is that really a scorpion? It's so large.
But that makes it easier to hit, right?
Not yet! Ready? Purification complete!
I am your opponent, Hellion. Oh my! I can see fairies.
I believe they're also Hellions. Not yet! No escape! Forward surge! Alright! Not bad. Not yet! Blade bang! No escape! Feeling forward! No escape! It's time! Center bang!
Let us relish this victory and sally forth.
You ready, Saray?
Encourage!
Time to stop piercing attack.
Rampaging giant! That wall! Rock winner! Alright! Be gone! Not yet! Rock winner! Alright! Rising sun! Rampaging giant! Fly out!
Crap out of it.
Echo power! Echo shot!
Well, that was actually pretty decent.
Must have been, if you're complimenting me.
What sinister writings? It looks like they were scrawled in blood.
I will smite evil! Hang on, everyone! You were quite strong, but we're no pushovers either.
Very well.
I got you! Forward surge! Strike! Cross this! I will smite evil! Strike! Come on, everyone! I will smite evil! Not bad, not bad. Come on, everyone! Forward surge! Ready? Strike!
Humility.
Forward surge! It's time! That's the way! You were quite strong, but we're no pushovers either.
Shall we begin?
Awaken better!
Everyone! Be gone! Strike! Rolling dagger! I will slide evil! Shatter bang! Strike! It's over! Sweet dreams!
Well done. Is it over? I'm kinda tired. You ready, Saray?
I got you! Strike! Be gone! Shatter bang! Shatter bang! I will smite evil! Everyone! I will smite evil! Ready? Okay! How's it? Ready?
Let's do some fortune telling. Please pick one.
Okay. Oh, this one's blank.
That means your spirit is pure and clean, like this paper.
Oh, thank you.
She's gullible. Way too gullible.
I don't think we've checked that monolith out yet.
Is this a statue of the shepherd? What senseless vandalism. You ready, Saray?
Is it the same one we saw in the ruins?
This one could be much stronger.
You've really seen hellions like this in that ruin?
Ready? Sweet dreams!
Isn't wearing armor like that heavy?
No. This is what protects both myself and the entire nation.
The only heavy thing is this conversation.
Steady your nerves.
Time you learn some humility.
I will slide evil! Sonic Rush! I'm in the wrong place! Smite them all! Shatterbang! Hang on, everyone! It's over! Full surge! Shatterbang! Up the inside! Hero power! Back in it! Up the inside! I need a hand! Hero power! Sonic Rush! Sonic Rush! Shatterbang! How's this? Be gone! No escape!
I must try better.
Looks like we win! Looks like there's something nearby.
Awake, Redder!
Solid block, no escape! It's over! Ready? Train! I will smite evil! Focus your efforts!
Snacks were not built in a day, you know.
This statue, it radiates such dignity.
You can tell from his expression that he must have been a great warrior.
A fine man. I would like to see his entire body.
Oh, but wouldn't he be...
More or less naked? That's what makes him attractive, in an aesthetic sense.
Well, it's true that the perfectly toned body of a warrior may be aesthetically pleasing, but...
Alicia, unladylike.
No, I only meant it as a generalization. I really have no personal interest in that sort of thing.
Not at all, huh?
I mean, not much. Just enough. The normal amount.
Wow, settle down. It's just a statue.
Seriously. Though it's true that King Claudin epitomizes the warrior ideal.
Hold on, this is King Meliodas, right? Not King Claudin.
What? But then it wouldn't match with the style at all.
Yes, because this bust was carved as a speculation on the style of future generations.
I think your interpretation is a bit far-fetched.
Well, I think you're trapped in stereotypical views.
All right. Look, let's drop our preconceptions and start over then. Can we identify the subject? What features stand out?
Wow, settle down. It's just a statue.
Seriously.
Here.
Steady your nerves.
Awake, Redder!
I will smite evil! No escape! It's over!
Blaze of ice.
Ready?
My will shall pierce thee, just like this spear.
Ready? No escape! Won't lose! When it's go time, we go all the way!
Overdo it and you'll just exhaust yourself, Saray.
All things in moderation, as they say.
Is that a monolith?
suppose this Hellion must be the source.
Lucky for you, it isn't a ghost, Nucleo.
I told you it's not like that. Save it for later.
Focus your
Here
efforts!
goes! Come here, then. Here goes!
Sonic block! Be gone! No escape! It's over! I got ya! That did it! Nope! I need a hand! Earthborn! Eat this! Go stop! Rock winner! Be gone!
It's over!
Be gone! Come to my side! Rock stop! Rock winner! Rising sand! Rising sand! Dry out! Take this! Eat this! Take this! Be gone! Rising sand! Echo shot! Take this! Rising sand! Be gone! Echo shot! Rock winner! Be gone! Rising sand! Dry out! I need a hand! Rising sand! Echo shot! Take this! Come to my side! Rock satellite! Rising sand! Dry out! Take this! Be gone! Rising sand! Echo shot! Rising sand! Rising sand!
Stop it, you big lug! Prancing pricklebores, what's gotten into you?
Sorry.
What a fool I was. I should have realized you would be here, Attack.
Oh my goodness! It's pretty Lady Lila. How you been? Oh, you never were a lick of fun.
Is this a friend of yours?
Sort of. It was a long time ago.
My name's Attack. Cheese to please ya.
That's a weird name.
Well, aren't you rude? Don't you know that Attack is a Norman name of the highest pedigree? Means I'm fancy.
It looks sort of like the thing attached to Edna's umbrella.
Let's save talk of Edna's thingy for later, shall we? That one's a particularly long story.
Is
It
it?
is?
Hey, Lila, what's a Norman?
They're a special kind of seraphim. They aren't quite as powerful as a lord of the land, but they can still be a help to other seraphim.
How?
Well, they have the ability to boost another seraph's power. They're kind of like a maid of sorts.
That's my Lila. You know me like the back of your lily-white hand.
Like a maid? I'm afraid I'm not so sure I get it.
Lila's explanations can be pretty off the cuff.
Silly billies like you could never understand what Lila and I mean to each other.
I'm not sure I want to understand.
Well, anyways, y'all are Lila's friends and all. Maybe I can treat you to some grub. Sunlight Girl, Jean-Luc's Loomer. This is a massacre! Who could have done such a thing?
Well...
You did. You turned into a Hellion.
I remember. It was me. I went out of my head, tore my beloved treasures apart, and now they're gone forever!
Attack! What on earth happened that made you turn into a Hellion?
I'm sure it's hard for you, but can you tell us about it?
Well, I've always had a real big thing for art, you know? Moved in here a good long while back. Got to whittle my days away just people watching and gazing at fine art. I wasn't worshipped or nothing, but I weren't lonely neither.
Sounds like a good life.
I was happy. Real happy.
I can sense the ancient tongue. We're near one.
But ever since the countries took to fighting, the humans started to get real nasty. That country's bad, they'd say. That country's art is bad. Slash it. Burn it.
So they used art just as fuel for the fires of war.
It's true.
And that ain't the half of it. That's when they started to move the art on the black market.
Oh, so that's where it all went.
They were laughing and clutching their money in their grubby little hands. Hooray for war! Hooray for profits! I got so mad, so dejected, I felt my anger bubbling up, but I was beyond caring. And then... that's when I became a Hellion.
It's not your fault, Attack.
Thanks, son. I appreciate it and all, but I'd like to be alone for a little while.
Never thought that the source of all that malevolence would be the love of art. Yeah, that was unexpected.
It's the Kingdom of Highland that caused Attack such pain. If only I had been able to do something.
Malevolence can come from anyone's spirit. Especially when that spirit holds hate for other people. And for us Seraphim, the influence we receive from the vessel in particular can be a danger.
So if I started generating malevolence, it'd put everyone in danger?
All of us could become Hellions. Saray, Alicia, The people, in their despair, cling to those with power that surpasses theirs far more tightly than you may imagine. Do not undervalue your ideals, nor the things that are in your power to accomplish. A shepherd's emotions towards the people he rescues are also his greatest enemy, in a way.
Okay, understood. Didn't she just tell you not to be so stiff and serious? Oh, I guess you're right.
But I suppose I don't need to worry about you.
We'll get started so you don't have to.
Just doing what's within our power, right?